Aha! Hello! Am I back? Yes. Is it late? Absolutely. I don't even know what's going on here. But indeed, for a second. Crying out loud, now the audio doesn't work. Yep, that's my fault. Hold on. I pulled a sneaky on you. Um, so I've been away for a while. I've had some very busy weeks. Busy from the morning all the way to midnight. It's been crazy. So I thought, meanwhile, that I never played this game. So I was like, how come I never did it? So I was kind of in the mood of something new. I was like, I think it's time to test it out. And at the same time, I wanted to buy Mortal Shell as well, so I can get my dose of Dungeon Keeper and Dark Souls types of games. Like, yeah, sure, okay. So I thought now that that finally I don't have to wake up early in the morning that I should give it a try. Like, why not?
It's past your bedtime, Underlord.
You have no idea when it's my best. Blah, blah, blah. That time. It's actually in somewhere at 5 in the morning. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Pet dungeon. Whoa, what is this? Whoa.
Now go!
Welcome back, Underlord. I must say, I wasn't expecting you quite so soon. The transference may have left you feeling a bit foggy in the head. Focus now. I'll try to ease you back into it. Fortunately, this does seem to get easier each time. This is your home realm, the source of your power, and the anchor that binds you to reality. Many years ago it was destroyed, and you were cast out into formless nothing. Fortunately, you've returned from your exile to once again challenge those who would stand between us and the mortal realm of Kairos. Your resurrection heralds the next phase of our assault upon its wretched empire, now led by the newly crowned Emperor Lucius. But he is least and final of our worries. It's his generals and the protection of their goddess Kira that will truly test our mettle. Ready yourself, Underlord. Let's begin our war for the Overworld.
Holy shit. Reset home realm. Fuck is that?
I've been looking for someone to spearhead my campaign. But before we get stuck in, let's refresh that old mind of yours.
Achievement. Fuck.
Welcome back, Underlord. It's been a long time since you were banished to the ether. You've returned as a husk of your former self. But I've taught far denser Underlords than you. Let's start with the basics. This is your dungeon core.
Really?
The tether that allows you to manifest your malignant will. If destroyed, your consciousness will once again be scattered to the void. Your workers are an extension of your dark will. They have many jobs, but their main focus is in carving out the halls of your dungeon. Put them to work by clicking and dragging your cursor upon the flashing tiles to tag them for excavation. Your workers will now rush forth to dig out and claim the tagged area. Once they have laid down the stones, marking the ground as your own, you will be able to build rooms upon the finished tiles. While your lackeys get to work, look to the east of your dungeon core.
Oh my god, go away. It's a fucking tutorial.
What do you need? Earth can be mined by your workers.
In the middle of
Create
the
a
tutorial.
dirt tile, which can then be claimed. Or the earth can be fortified to create a strong defensive barrier. This is a gateway, one of the many portals that you'll use to attract minions to your dungeon. Order your
Grams.
workers to dig a path to it now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Intelligent minions. Okay. Reinforced gold. That's interesting. But can you secure it like that? So that other people cannot do it, maybe? That'd be a possibility.
Now that you have a gateway, minions can enter into your service. But first, you'll need to build the rooms necessary to entice them in. Start by building a barracks. This room will allow your minions to hone their combat skills without the risk of permanent death or disfigurement. Select it and build it by clicking and dragging your hand across the claimed tiles. Most rooms must be built at least 3 by 3 in order to function properly, though the lair and vault are effective at any size.
It's a bit fucking weird that I have to build the barracks as my first room.
A gnarling has entered your dungeon. Attracted by the
Oh, look, a
barracks,
goblin.
these green-skinned scrappers aren't quite right in the head, and they'll happily hack at your foes until someone is dead. Outside of combat,
Nice rhymes.
gnarlings will train themselves within your barracks. You can pick them up with a click if you find them slouching off, then deposit them anywhere within your dungeon with a right click. For further entertainment, you can always put yourself directly into their head by casting possession upon them. A gnarling has entered your dungeon.
Again. Interesting.
You can increase the efficiency of props within your rooms by fortifying the walls closest to the props. Workers will fortify walls automatically when they've completed all their other tasks. Now that you have some minions, you will need to cater for their basic needs. First, build a lair, so the pitiful little meat sacks can get some rest.
Why the fuck do you build the barracks first? So interesting. But hey, it has an autosave. he just say bitch?
Well done. But see how your gold reserves have been depleted. Command your workers to mine some of the nearby gold by tagging the gleaming tiles. They collect and return gold to your dungeon coffers, allowing you to spend it on whatever your dark heart desires. Your core can store up to 16,000 gold pieces. But if that number sounds pitifully small, or if wealth inspires the evil in you, simply build a vault to store more.
The treasury. Already.
Now that you've got a bit of coin in your pocket, you can build a slaughter pan. This room produces scores of micro-piglets, a delicacy that will sustain the weak flesh of your minions by filling their bellies with succulent pig flesh.
What is this? What piece pan? Into piece. So that's interesting, actually. What a way to keep away the imps and not kill themselves in battle and stuff like that. Wait, what? Ew.
Your dungeon has been breached. Cast Rally upon these spectres, and your minions will immediately sally forth to wreak bloody havoc. Well done. Now finish off the rest of these manifestations with a second rally flag.
Call to arms by default.
Your gnarlings made short work of those spectres, but see how they still circle the flag. You can dismiss rally flags by slapping them with a right click. This should allow your minions to return to their jobs and tend their needs in a timely fashion. You can cast Recall upon a minion to immediately return them to your dungeon, though if they are attacked as it channels, then the spell will fizzle into nothing.
There you go.
You're on a roll, Underlord, and I've been waiting far too long to begin my war for the Overworld. Let us enter the realm of Kairos and continue your retraining against a more fitting enemy. Well done, Underlord. I see it all coming back quite quickly. I expected nothing less, but there's much still to learn. Why don't we work in a bit of murder while we're at it? It's time for you to enter the realm of Kairos.
But I didn't choose to continue. Why is it automatic? The fuck is this?
Welcome back, Underlord. You've been reborn from the swirling mists of the ether at a most opportune time. I've been looking for someone to spearhead my camp. If you're looking for more practice, you should continue your campaign upon Kairos.
The fuck? Oh. Hey. Ha! How do I attack? What the? Nothing works. Can you not do it yourself? Oh, that's stupid. The fuck? What? What's going on, man? Attack with bombs. No idea what that means, honestly. Can't even run? Man, it's so counterintuitive because you have to press space or escape to exit the possession mode while clicking the right mouse button doesn't work. What's this?
Now's the time for a bigger challenge. Before you lies an Imperial keep, guarded by a certain Lord Rusimov. He had a bit of an accident that melted most of his face, but he's no less vigilant a soldier. He's been sent to guard an object that could threaten our campaign. Get in there, and burn the rest of him, Underlord. We've punctured the veil of this world through a schism, a point of weakness in the bonds between realms. Unfortunately for us, the Empire has crafted defenses to keep us from the heart of their kingdom. These inhibitors prevent Underlords from trespass, but whether it's bone or stone, it can be broken. I suspect that this Empire force has yet to taste true battle. But before you go engaging them, you'll need to muster up some minions. Unfortunately for me, your time in the ether has left you a weak husk of your former self. In order to reacquire your powers, you will need to access the veins of evil. Open them now, and use a sin to unlock the archive. Archive unlocked. This room will allow your minions to research additional sins, which can be spent to recover your lost powers. Build one now, to begin researching additional sins.
Okay. Nutritional value.
To have your workers prioritize objectives in a specific area, place a worker rally banner in that location. Build an archive, Underlord. Your forgotten powers are far more impressive than those you currently wield. Worker Rally will create a banner around which your workers will prioritize tasks. Slap the banner with a right-click to dismiss it, or right-click on its icon to dismiss all Worker Rally flags at once. You'll need to claim the nearby gateway before minions can enter your dungeon.
There's no sound. Fuck.
You've discovered a perception shrine.
Fuck is this?
You need a larger vault. cultist has found its way into your dungeon. Attracted by the magical tomes within your archive, these minions will spend most of their time researching sins for you. Though they are weak combatants, they have the power to curse your foes, making them weak to your other minions' blows. Your minions are unfortunate beings of weak flesh. Build them a lair so they may rest.
Fucking weird design, man.
A cultist has entered your dungeon.
I never get hungry in here for some reason.
What the fuck did he just say?
Quies in Chalis, Sanctificate Noam Tum of Vinia Fiat Voluntas to a Sicut in Chalo.
How are we today?
A hungry minion can always find work elsewhere. Build a slaughter pen before your minions starve.
What the fuck is this design, man? So no more stun effect.
Your cultists have worked hard to earn a new sin. Use it within the veins of evil to unlock the tavern. This room provides your minions with succulent cooked pig flesh and stout ales. After eating a meal within its hearthed halls, their spirits will be raised, increasing their productivity for a short time.
Oh, thank you very much. I do have notification, but I think it's a limit for 1+. So if it's only one viewer, I think it doesn't show, which is weird. I think it was 0, not 1. But either way, thank you. Intelligent minion. Another place to eat? What?
Tavern!
Okay.
Unlocked. The tavern is an essential room for keeping your minions fed. As they increase in level, they will eventually rebel if there is no tavern to sate their hunger.
So they become more pretentious.
And remember that the tavern is unique and must be built at least 3 by 5 in order to be effective.
3 by 5. Fuck! What the shit? I see, that's good. Well, of course, it mainly depends on your hardware, but there are some things that you can tweak in order to make it run. What the fuck? We're actually saved. Yeah, it's actually my.
Unlearning has entered your dungeon.
God damn it. Yeah. It is kind of weird that I never played. Oh, okay, you cannot drop them on unclaimed area? Oh no, it's not. Wait. You can drop them on unclaimed area only on the next one. Oh my god. So yeah, it's weird that I didn't play this game after all this time. Really weird. But I have to give it a try. Was 3x5. Okay. Still don't know if I have units, spells, construct. What? Really? Oh, you have this in.
Replacement Earth complete. You'll still need a slaughter pen in order to keep your tavern stocked. But in a pinch, you can always drop some alternative meat into the grinder. The rooms will only attract a certain number of minions before becoming full. In order to attract more, you will need to expand them. Nothing in this life is free, Underlord, and you'll regularly need to pay your minions for their hard work. Be sure to keep an eye on your reserves, for if you've not enough gold for their wages, they'll be swift to find gainful employment elsewhere. Fortunately, your minions will return some of their earnings by buying meals within your own tavern. What a delicious arrangement.
Oh. I've known because I've been streaming for quite a while now. Before, things were a lot different. Well, when I had the old GPU too, but you would have had to tweak a lot with your setting and stuff like that. But now,
something evil stirs out there. Scouts, go find what the hell's making all that racket.
Rally your minions to defeat these scouts once they breach your dungeon.
the fuck?
Let's keep Sarusimov in the
So
dark a
pixelated.
little while longer. You should try using the lightning and heal spells to assist your minions in combat.
I never get hungry in here for some reason.
Okay, I really have them. Yes. So yeah, you have to tweak a lot of stuff like that. But now with at least with OBS Studio, it's kind of you don't have to tweak that much. You have to.
The health of minions is represented by petals surrounding their unit shield. Once no petals remain, a creature will fall unconscious and soon die, unless returned to its lair to recover. Lightning will call down a thunderous bolt of energy, damaging and stunning a single enemy. However, it can only be used within your own territory. To have your minions ignore rally flags and remain focused on their current objectives you can assign them to the Peace Band.
They should be back by now. Ugh. Bar the doors. We wait for reinforcements.
Look how easily your minions cut down these sappers. If I didn't know better, I'd say the Empire is woefully unprepared. Once minions are rested, you can leave them to their work or force them to train by dropping them in a barracks.
So yeah, and you shouldn't really have problems with that, but you can tweak in the sense that you should keep the normal profiles. A CPU, it is best, but for example, you could use your, if you have a good internet connection, you can compensate with that, so you can set up a higher bit rate.
The Empire's Templar is their core foot soldier. Dim-witted and pure battle fodder for an underlord, despite his training in the barracks. Heal will restore an injured minion based on their current health. The healing energies will be shared with other nearby minions if they are also injured. If you don't want to do something, you could at least vocalize it, Underlord.
Ew. Work what?
Lessons. Sleeping.
If any of your minions fall in combat, your workers will attempt to rescue them and return them to their lair, where they may rest and recover.
That's mine.
You mean to tell me I cannot access?
Yes, we dog.
What do you mean, man? Can I not access the map at all? Just this? That's kind of sad. Now I really need to learn how to use
The enemy have breached the damn walls. Steel yourselves, lads.
the hotkeys.
Prophecy unlocked.
There.
Snooze.
Let's get cracking. Look at it. It thinks it's people.
So they're wasting the time here now?
Underlord.
What's going on?
Nice and bloody.
Okay.
Alluring, isn't it? I never get hungry in here for some reason.
But
Nice. Stay still.
oh, sure, sure. Thank you, thank you. Have a good one as well. Good night, and thank you for stopping by. What are you doing?
The Empire's cowardly priestess supports her allies from a distance through her wholly misled beliefs in the goddess Kira. You'll often find her cowering in the archive and sanctuary. It's time to pay your minions, Underlord.
What's going on? Is it a cooldown?
One of
Why
your
is it
workers
red?
has reached level 4 and unlocked the blink ability, allowing it to teleport a short distance. At higher levels, they will unlock more abilities, allowing them to dash over large distances, and even teleport across the entire map.
The light is gone. Kira, I am extinguished.
It seems almost charitable to put him out of his misery. Well done, Underlord. You're learning much faster this time.
Wow.
We've barely even started, and you already have a notch on your belt. Well done, Underlord. But there's no rest for the wicked. 2 inhibitors still stand between us and the mainland. But after your butchery of poor Lord Rusimov, I doubt they'll be as weakly defended. We've punctured the veil of this world through the ice.
You do me. Who's that?
And carry quite a lot of gold. Aha.
Let's hope your vault is brimming, Underlord. It is payday. You cannot store more gold.
Oh no.
Your minions have engaged the enemy. The vault will store your hard-earned gold when your dungeon core can no longer store anymore. Each tile will store 1,000 gold, meaning the room is effective at any size.
Okay.
You've identified an artifact of gold. Activate it to bestow a large amount of gold to your vaults. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. You've tagged an enemy's fortified wall. These reinforced structures will take your workers a very long time to mine. Look for a way around this obstacle.
Stupid hard murder. Stupid Nazi. Not too common.
Why won't you bleed? Behold my youth.
6 out of 3, okay.
Why won't you bleed?
Your creatures are in combat. One of your workers has reached level 4 and unlocked the blink ability, allowing it to teleport a short distance. At higher levels, they will unlock more abilities, allowing them to dash over large distances, and even teleport across the entire map.
Anywhere on the map. So why am I stopped now? Doesn't say anything about a cooldown. Healthy. I find it kind of dumb that you like the level is immediately over after you get the
Cultist has entered your
objective.
dungeon.
And in Dungeon Keeper 2 they managed how to, like, if you finish the levels and then you'll get the secrets, you couldn't do that.
The light is gone.
Wow.
Kira, I am extinguished.
It seems almost charitable to put him out of his misery. A gnarling is unhappy because it is tired.
There's no sound. Holy
Well
shit.
done,
that crowd.
Underlord. You're learning much faster this time. We've barely even started, and you already have a notch on your belt. Now's the time for a bigger challenge. Before you lies an Imperial keep, guarded by a certain Lord Rusimov. You're making great progress, Underlord. You'll be back to your old self in no time. Our next target is the citadel of the intransigent dotard, Lord O'Theland. He's a dim-witted sort, and he seems to like marching his troops into an early grave. I'd say it's time to learn about traps. Welcome to the breach, Underlord. This stronghold was built into this chasm to safekeep one of the Empire's inhibitors. With its trained garrison, it's virtually impervious to attack. Fortunately for you, their commander, Lord O'Theland, is a vacuous sort who will throw his troops at your dungeon without strategy or order. I can think of no better time for you to learn how to build defenses for your dungeon. But to do this, you'll first need a foundry. Open the veins of evil and unlock it now. Build one now and your minions will be happy to create defenses for your dungeon.
Still don't know how do I create more work. Fuck.
To plan your dungeon, why not use the prophecy spell to clear the fog of war and scout the surrounding terrain? You've discovered a perception shrine.
The walls really don't matter in this game?
You have claimed a gateway. You've claimed a gold shrine.
What?
You cannot store more gold.
Okay. Gems are there.
A Chanda has entered your dungeon.
Huh.
Attracted by the foundry, this gassy creature will joyfully launch the fetid contents of its stomach to attack. Your other minions would do well to stay a few steps back.
Oh, the bile demon. What happened?
You've discovered a perception shrine.
And
Your minions' needs are not being met, Underlord. Build them the basic rooms they require. A gnarling has entered your dungeon. You've claimed a perception shrine. You'll
what
need an archive and cultists in order to research that artifact. A hungry minion can always find work elsewhere. Build a slaughter pen before your minions starve.
That's mine. Stupid head lizard. Not so common.
A Chanda has entered your dungeon. The tavern is an essential room for keeping your minions fed. As they increase in level, they will eventually rebel if there is no tavern to sate their hunger.
That's mine. Not so common.
You've claimed a perception shrine. A cultist has entered your dungeon.
Stick it like a pig. Stupid head lizard.
You have insufficient gold.
Oh. There we go.
Summon Worker will create an additional worker for you to command. Each worker summoned after the first 5 will lock 50 mana. Workers can only be summoned within your own territory. If you find yourself with an excess of workers, you can always drop them onto your dungeon core to dismiss them, releasing the locked mana.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Open the veins of evil and unlock the Blade Lotus. Blade Lotus unlocked. There is a natural choke point to the east of your dungeon core. Claim it now, so you may set a trap for your foes.
Oh,
The Blade Lotus is a spinning flower of destruction that tears nearby enemies into shredded flesh as it pushes them away. To build defenses for your dungeon, you need simply to lay their blueprints upon a claimed tile. Your minions will work to craft defense parts within your foundry, which will then be ferried off by your workers to construct them. Let's hope your vault is brimming, Underlord. It is payday. Splendidly done, Underlord. But see how some of your mana has been locked away. These defenses require a small portion of your mana in order to function. You will regain this locked mana when the defense is destroyed or sold. Many of the defenses you build can be toggled between 2 distinct modes, each with their own effects. Toggle the Blade Lotus by clicking it now. The Blade Lotus can be dropped into a hidden mode, which allows enemies to unknowingly pass over it. The perfect trap for retreating foes. Now click the Blade Lotus again to reactivate it. When active, the Blade Lotus will carve your enemies down to size. Unless you're fighting those stinking dwarves, who will end up pint-sized. Due to its small size, the Blade Lotus is most effective in tight corridors. For a bit more firepower and range, you should consider the Bombard. This defense will launch flaming iron balls at any foe that mistakenly wanders too close, swiftly turning their bodies into broken vessels of blooded mash. Select the Bombard and build it upon one of the flashing tiles to the east of your dungeon core.
what happened? Transport. That.
The bombard can be placed into overdrive mode by clicking it, which will increase the speed at which it fires. However, each attack while in overdrive will damage the defense. Now that you have some offense, you should wall off your dungeon core to prevent your enemies from sneaking in and destroying it. Build a wooden door upon the flashing tile. The wooden door will slow the advance of your enemy for a short time. However, it can also be used to prevent your minions from wandering into haunted corridors or private baths. The wooden door can be toggled open and closed with a click. While closed, no minions may pass through unless the door is opened, destroyed, or sold. You've caught on quick, Underlord. Now put your murderous new talents to work. There's no doubt that the insipid Lord will soon learn of your presence and send his troops forth to die by your hand. In the meantime, you should continue to build defenses to protect your dungeon, adding any additional rooms you desire to diversify your army and improve your chances of survival. Should you wish to speed up the construction of your defenses, you can pick up defense parts from your foundry and drop them directly onto blueprints.
Okay. Okay. Did that not work?
Bombard complete. You've discovered a gold shrine.
What?
Tagging it will allow your workers to mine unlimited wealth for your dungeon. If your coffers are full, or if you're afraid of how wealth might change you, you can always untag it with a second click.
This evil presence shall not stand up to my might. Rally straight forth to assault them, men!
How terribly kind of the nitwit to announce his attack. Prepare to defend the center line, Underlord. Your dungeon has been breached. Your blade lotus is under attack.
What do you mean they're all dead? This threat is more serious than I thought. Give me a minute. I shall prepare a new plan of attack to thwart this devil.
You've discovered a perception shrine. You've claimed the perception shrine.
I've got it! We shall attack from the north and the center simultaneously. That should bamboozle this unholy menace.
Scatter their bones for the rats to clean. Your bombard is under attack. Your minions are in combat.
Fuck, man.
Your blade lotus is under attack. Payday has come again.
You shall burn!
Kira's scepter! They've all been bested? Okay, hold on, I'm thinking. They'll certainly not expect this trick. Assault the center and the south. They'll never see us coming.
This blubbering dunce could have used a few firm lashes as a child. Your blade lotus is under attack. Your creatures are in combat.
By the light! Have none of you had any training at all? Swiftly, troops! Attack all three sides and we'll surely overwhelm them with our might. It's inconceivable that they'll survive this assault.
I haven't had this much fun in years.
Back thee away, Underlord! You shall not defile our lands with your vile taint!
Your creatures are in combat. Your blade lotus is under attack. Your minions fight the enemy. Your bombard is under attack. You've identified an artifact of gold. You've identified an artifact of experience. Activate it to increase the level of all your minions by 1. Your units have been blessed with experience. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. What a marvelous meat grinder you've constructed, Underlord.
Grinder. Two of the fucking imps die. Cannot be.
From all sides, swiftly, whilst the minions of evil recover.
This assault may actually test your abilities, Underlord. Do try and learn something. Your Blade Lotus is under attack. Bombard complete.
You shall burn!
Your Blade Lotus has been destroyed. Your Bombard is under attack. Blade Lotus complete. Underlord, your dungeon core is being attacked.
What?
Blade Lotus complete.
Okay. Know how to get there. Okay.
Underlord, your dungeon core is being attacked.
Oh, you've done it now!
Underlord, your dungeon core is being attacked.
Those loyal to the Empire, come to me. I will tell you the tale they will sing of us when we have finished here. They'll sing of our bravery and those who have fallen. They will regale the noble way in which we fought and won. They will proudly shout my name, Lord Otheland, Savior of the Empire. Now if you are with me, cheer with me.
I'd better get ready to meet my maker.
Make sure you keep your dungeon secure, Underlord. Bombard complete.
You there, lead the charge from the north. And you, yes, lead the southern assault. We shall attack in 2 waves. I will lead the second from the rear, so I may issue orders more easily. Charge!
I'll tear you apart!
Bombard complete.
Charge forth and assist your comrades!
Comrades.
You're all out of luck!
Bombard complete. Your Blade Lotus has been destroyed.
Would you tuck me in?
Your Bombard is under attack. Prophecy will temporarily remove the fog of war in a small area, allowing you to scout the map and spy on your enemies. Your Bombard has been destroyed. Blade Lotus complete.
You sing thunder!
Your Blade Lotus has been destroyed. Your Bombard is under attack. Your workers can be a mindless bunch. and will continue to claim territory until you command them otherwise. Use impasse flags to limit their movement. Impasse has two modes. One to prevent your workers from claiming beyond the marked area, and another that will prevent them from travelling over the tiles completely. To dismiss an impasse flag, simply give it a slap. Or right-click the icon to dismiss all impasse flags at once.
Did I do it?
Now that he's sent his entire army to their death, you should have no trouble killing him and destroying his inhibitor. Rally your minions forth to silence this insipid lord.
No sword, what's the problem?
I'll fill you with poison. Behold my evil.
You have discovered a gateway.
Okay. Siege door.
Destroy the inhibitor swiftly. It lies open and undefended, but for that odious blackguard. Silence has never sounded quite so sweet. Superbly executed. Before we move on, I must warn you, the next inhibitor comes with an unpleasant surprise. Fine work, Underlord. Now that Otheland and his cronies are a dehydrated paste, let's move on with our assault and destroy the final inhibitor.
I don't think I could attack. Sure, why not? It's interesting. It's so odd to get used to this. To be honest, like what? So different. But it's all right. I'll play some more and then get used to it and then understand every mechanic and then properly judge if they're actually good and unique, or if they should have stuck with things that already work. Good stuff, but I'll leave it here because it's late. I started late. I managed to do 2 levels for all the tutorials. That is cool enough, but I'm gonna go to sleep. Very tired. Hopefully tomorrow I can have a longer stream after work. I'll see what I'll do then, and then yeah. Hopefully get back on schedule and stream every day like I planned. shouldn't have all these troubles that I had before. Oh, indeed, should be better days should come. But thank you very much, regardless. Thank you for sticking around. And see you next time. Just hopefully tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.